Greetings to you. Welcome to today's episode of Posts of Wisdom that are building and defending the family of God. Our title for today's Posts of Wisdom is Get Rid of Anger Without Delay. I repeat, our title for today's Posts of Wisdom is Get Rid of Anger Without Delay. And our main scripture reading is Ephesians chapter 4, verses 26 to 27, and reading to you from the Amplified Bible Classic. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 26 to 27. It is written, verse 26, when angry, do not sin. Do not ever let your wrath, your exasperation, your fury, or indignation last until the sun goes down. Let's pause for a moment on this verse 26. So when angry, do not sin. Then he goes on to explain, how will you sin when you're angry? He says, hang on. Don't let your wrath is what? Anger, your exasperation, your fury, your indignation last until the sun goes down. He's telling you, hang on. No matter what you've gone through, do not allow it. Do not allow anger to grow overnight. Do not become an incubator of anger. Yes, something might have made you angry, but refuse to be angry. It's one thing to want to change situations. It's one thing to have passion to change situation. But he says, hang on, if you are angry, do not allow your anger to grow. Don't allow anger to have residence in your spirit. Do not allow anger to have residence in your heart. He says, don't sleep over. Don't carry over anger from today to tomorrow. He says, no. Don't allow anger from whatever you went through today to carry on to tomorrow. Get rid of it. Do not allow it to happen to you. How many times do you hear so many people do things because they were simply too angry? But the scripture says, hang on, do not allow anger from today to go to tomorrow. Get rid of anger from yourself without delay. Now, verse 27, Ephesians 4, verse 27 says, which is soon after that verse, it says, leave no such room or foothold for the devil. Give no opportunity to him. Are you getting it? It says, hang on. When you keep anger, when you grow anger, it says you have given room to Satan to enter your heart. You have given room to Satan to enter your spirit. You have given room to Satan. And when he's entered, he's given room to Satan to have a foothold. When there's a foothold, it means now it's a residence. Yeah. So if you don't get rid of your anger, it becomes resident. It has a foothold. It has a foothold in your heart. And when anger has entered you into the foothold heart, it's demonic. It becomes a magnet for demonic activities. It becomes a magnet for demonic activities. You've got to understand this. This scripture says, hang on, leave no such room or foothold for the devil. Give no opportunity to him. How? By not getting rid of your anger. So the scripture is telling us, hang on, do not allow for even one moment for anger to have residence in your heart. It is a magnet for demons. How many times do you hear somebody got so angry over something and they say it was a moment of rage, a moment of fury, and they don't know how they were able to do some heinous activities. You hear somebody, or there's a time you hear somebody like, someone was so angry, they killed their children. They stabbed their children. Anger at the foothold. They were so angry with their husband, with the father of the children. They were so angry that they took out their anger on the children and strangled the children or drowned the children. Demonic activity. Yes, Satan might try and deceive people and trying to use all sorts of excuses and or medical conditions, whatever. No, but there's a distinction between genuine medical conditions and those that are demonic. So the scripture is telling us, hang on, give no room to anger. Do not keep anger in your heart. Don't allow it to grow. Get rid of it. For to allow anger to grow is to give room to Satan. And these demons to wreak havoc in your life. You end up making wrong decisions because of anger. Brothers and sisters, be warned. Get rid of your anger without delay. Even if you are a victim of someone's actions or decisions, get rid of anger from your heart. There are some victims who get so angry that instead there's a foothold in their hearts, demonic activity takes over, end up doing crazy things, even though they were victims. Even though they were victims. Even though they were victims. It is said, anger. Anger. I heard a story of a certain man whose daughter was murdered, and he was so angry that the person he suspected to be responsible for the murder, nothing seemed, police authorities were not taking action on him. So the father took the matter in his own hands and arranged for a hitman to shoot the one to kill the one suspect. And guess what happened? The father got arrested. And guess what happened? Sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Simply because the father was so angered by his daughter being murdered. And the anger was growing from day to day. Get rid of anger. Every day you go through with anger in your heart, it is growing. It's growing. Every second you have the anger in your heart, it's growing. Every hour, every day, every week, every month, it's growing. It's a magnet cooking up a demonic concoction inside you that's going to destroy you and bring pain to your loved ones. Get rid of demonic anger without delay. I read for you Proverbs 19, verse 19. I read this scripture from the CEV Bible. Proverbs 19, verse 19 from the CEV Bible. It says, people with bad tempers are always in trouble and they need help over and over again. See, somebody who's got anger in their hearts, he has a bad temper. And the scripture says, hang on, people with the bad tempers are always in trouble. Why are they in trouble? Poor decision making because of the anger that they have in their hearts. So it doesn't make Jesus get them into trouble. Wherever they are, they're in trouble. They're in trouble in marriages because of their anger. They're in trouble in church because of their anger. They're in trouble in school as students because of their anger. They're in trouble. Wherever they are among friends, they're in trouble because they've got so much anger. They're anger incubators. Get rid of anger from heart without delay. It says they're always in trouble. They always need help over and over again. I'll read Proverbs 19:19, the same verse, and I'll read it to you from the Berean Study Bible. Berean Study Bible paraphrases Proverbs 19:19 as follows. A man of great anger must pay the penalty. If you rescue him, you'll have to do so again. A man of great anger must pay the penalty. Get rid of anger without delay. Otherwise, there will be penalties, consequences to pay for because the bad decisions you have made and bad actions you have made, all fueled by demonic activity because you gave room to Satan by allowing anger to have a foothold in your heart. Thank you for watching. God bless you.